Greetings, HP Touchpad users. This is Reverend Kyle, your Minister of Mobile Devices, and today in this video I am going to be loading the latest and greatest from the Xron people. They have built a version 2.9. It's what they call beta. Be aware that even though their 2.9 is in beta, it is still built off of the Cyanogen mod alpha. Doesn't mean that they're any further along in terms of the major advancements, but they have done some tweaks and some things to the alpha that I believe benefit us as a community. So I am going to install the latest and greatest of the Xron build, and to do so I'm going to use the TWRP, the Team Win Recovery project. I do not have Clockwork Recovery on my device any longer. Not a problem if you have Clockwork Recovery. Same choices to install it, just not touchscreen. If you do want to install the TWRP or the Team Win Recovery project, be sure to check out my other videos on my channel. So let's get started. I am going to boot into the TWRP, as I call it. Now, I have already taken the liberty of downloading the latest of the Xron builds, the 2.9, and I have put it onto the root of my touchpad, so that is sitting there as we speak. And what I'm going to do is just go into install, and you'll notice that it's there. I did choose to get the ODEX version. That's just my personal taste. I believe that the ODEX versions are a little bit faster. Again, personal preference. There's nothing wrong with having the de-ODEXed. So I'm going to choose it, and when I choose it, it shows down here above the flash, and I'm going to hit the flash button. There will be a lot of errors here. Ignore them. They don't mean anything to you. Now, if you get to the point where it's an error and then it doesn't get to this point, then obviously you've got problems. But those errors are indicating that it's looking for certain files that may or may not exist, and that's okay. So right now it's extracting the system, and just to show the benefits, I am going to not only wipe my Dalvik cache and my regular cache partition, I am also going to do a full system wipe. Now, in the instructions on the latest build of the Xron ROM, it does almost require, if not encourage, you to do that, and I'm going to do the same. Now, I personally have no problem. I'm going to go ahead and wipe the cache and Dalvik while I'm sitting here. I have no problem with wiping my entire system because most of my apps can be reinstalled, and that doesn't bother me much. Plus, for the educational purposes and the instruction purposes for you, I'm always willing to take one for the team here. Now I'm going to go back to the main screen and hit wipe, and I'm going to do the factory reset, and that will wipe all of the data and everything. Now I don't know if it's visible on the video. My battery level is at 60%. Probably not the smartest thing in the world to be flashing with my battery so low, but on occasion I do like to throw caution to the wind. Okay, so now that I've done the full wipe, I am going to hit home, reboot, and system. So now I'm back to my MoBoot menu. I am on 0.3.3, and it will automatically boot into the Cyanogen mod. I do get an error for my splash screen. I have been told that upgrading my MoBoot to 0.3.5 will eliminate that error. However, I'm not terribly concerned about it, as it does not seem to have any effect on the load or the build itself. This is, from what I am told, the ice cream sandwich boot screen. The initial boot does take a little bit longer than the after it's been set up and ready to go. Alright, so it looks like here, let's turn this. Well, no, it does want to cooperate. Well, I'll leave it like this anyway. Okay, so I'll go through the setup wizard. and I'm going to hit him. And now I do want to go back though. Actually, I want to show you that it does say welcome to GTI 9100. It's pulling that from the build prop. Apparently somebody was smart enough to change the build prop for us on this ROM. Thank you, that was smart. Okay, now I'm going to skip my account setup because quite honestly I'm not set up yet for Wi-Fi. I am going to choose the correct time zone, Eastern time for me, and next. And I'm just going to, there we go. Okay, so here's the home screen for it. I am going to pause the video for a moment, put in my credentials, and then I'll show you how I optimize and set this up. Okay, and now we're back. Now all I've done here is I've connected to my Wi-Fi, which it found right away, and I've put in my Google account credentials, and it's taken me now into the marketplace, which is what I would anticipate it doing, and it kind of shows me a breakdown of what I have installed, and that's fine by me. So I'm going to go back to home. Now, in terms of interface here, I'm just going to go take a look and see. Now this is very minimized, extremely minimized in terms of what's in here. There's a couple pieces that some people like, some people don't. The term bloatware has been flying around recently on some of the forums. My opinion is we've got all this room on this device. I'm not terribly concerned about what's installed or not installed, and I plan on doing a video showing how to remove some of these apps if you choose to. So I'm going to go in and just take a quick look at Quick Picks, and so it looks like it has found a wallpaper that I had downloaded, and so it's on my SD card. It seems to be playing rather nicely with it. Okay, that's good. Let's see if I can, let's see here. Alright, maybe the menu system. Okay, looks like more, set as, alright, wallpaper. Sure, I really actually thought this was a nice looking wallpaper. We'll hit save, and it should be setting my wallpaper for me now. Okay, so if I go back to my home, I have this nice sunny wallpaper. Fantastic. Okay, so seems to be spinning around rather nicely. Let's see what else we can do here. Now I typically like the ICS, the ice cream sandwich tablet bar. Let me go into my settings, and I am going to go into my CyanogenMod settings and my tablet tweaks. And I am going to choose some soft buttons. I don't really see a need for the search or the quick notifications. You'll notice that they disappeared down there, and looks like that's good. Okay, fantastic. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Just go in, go to widgets. Looks like I've got everything that I could possibly need. Alright, so that was installing the Xron 2.9 beta. Now obviously I'm anticipating that you already have some version of Android on your device. If you don't, this zip file, and let me go in and show you under the file manager, which I happen to have just on the base. This file right here can be used in exchange of the files that you would normally use. So you would still need the Clockwork Recovery or the TeamWin Recovery Project files. You use this, and the Moboot files, you can use ACMEInstaller then to install this. That is one way of doing this. If you already have a pre-existing version of Android on your touchpad, you can follow these instructions to a T. If you don't have the TWRP or the TeamWin Recovery Project, as it's called, you can install that. Again, you can use Clockwork Recovery instead if you want to. There's no difference just make sure you wipe everything. Now, keep in mind, I have to stress this. If you wipe everything, you wipe everything. So any personal data or anything that you have will be gone. But again, this is something that I'm okay with doing because, quite frankly, I don't keep a lot on here since I'm flashing it every so often anyway. All right, so this has been Reverend Kyle demonstrating for you. Wow, this is really smooth. I like this. Demonstrating for you the Xron 2.9 beta on your HP Touchpad.